Hi, my name is Raymond. And for this project, I basically created a get user ID and get user type. We were going to use that to make the program see who was logged in at that time. As you can see, I already ran the program here. And when you go to the command line, you can see that it already looks for that user ID and user type. Unfortunately, due to the time constraint, I wasn't able to create the whole functionality for the program to see this. I also created the XML file that added the ID and the type for every user. And additionally to this, I worked on the check style errors for this program, which, from my understanding, it had around 26K check style errors, and I brought it down to, let me see, I actually have it here, brought it down to 17K. Um, But unfortunately, at the end, we thought it was going to create a lot of conflicts in the merger towards the master. So, as a team, we decided to take these fixes out of the merger. So that's all.
Hello. My main contribution to this sprint consisted of two parts. First, I added events to the agenda page to show under the courses that they are for. Next, I made sure events only show for the courses that are selected. So here we have default project selected. It shows the default project and the global event. For the test course, it shows the test course event and the global event.
Hi, this is Julie. I worked on User Story 103, which was basically adding an end time and a duration to events. I'm going to show the implementation of that. So we're going to create a new event of type break. It's going to initialize at midnight, and I'm going to set it to end at 11:59, as full day events often do. The break is going to be called fun times, because breaks often are. Because this event is going to have a duration, we're going to uncheck same day, and we're going to begin the date on May 6th, have it end on the 12th. So it'll be a week long, essentially. And associate it with long coursework, and press OK. So as you can see, it came through as a repeatable daily event. But that enables us to have duration for an event that we want to span over several days. And as you can see, it pops up with all the correct information, so it's retrieving information from the XML properly and everything else. And that's what we implemented for User Story 103.
On including a main topic for the lecture event types. So if we go into the new event window, we can see that when the type is lecture, we have the option to include a main topic. If we go to any other type of event, that option disappears. So we can have one with no main topic. We'll create another one with topic. So we'll select that, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then for another example, we'll do a test. We'll write in the main topic book box here, and then we'll choose another event type and save that. Sprint. Alright, so if we go into the one with the topic and we edit it, we'll see that it's still in there. And then if we deselect it, we go back out, and then we edit it again, that main topic should disappear. And the same thing for the sprint. If we go into it and we switch back to the lecture type, that main topic box will still be empty, even if we wrote in it before we save the event, and then switch to another event type. And then no topic, of course, we can go back in, include a main topic if we want to afterwards, new topic, and then we go back in here, and we'll see that main topic is saved into there.
After you log in as a regular user and then create a new a course by using the new course function, and then you see that we need to create a new sprint. And to create a new sprint, we just have to go to the sprint panel and click on new sprints, and then we select any number of sprints. In this case, we just select 2. and then we can select the start date and end dates for those sprints. So we just select a period for the sprints. In this case, we just select the course period from April 27 to May 27, and then we click OK, and then it will automatically populate the sprints table on the right hand side. It will schedule 4 sections. It will schedule sprint 1 transition, sprint 1, and sprint 2 transition, and sprint 2. And you can modify the sprints and modify the start date and new dates for each section. You can retitle it and redo the descriptions. And the new sprints will be only related to the classes you create your sprints in. And in order to create sprints and display on the other courses, you have to create a new course, and then the new sprints will be displayed in that course agenda.
Hi, this is Julie with Museumsinsel. I'm going to discuss our agile process and what changes we would make to it now that we've gained the wealth of information from taking this course and the experience of working on a Scrum team. So we would push to development more often. We would break the sprint into a development portion and a testing portion so that we could guarantee to get testing done and the right amount of testing done. Memoranda is complex due to its large interconnected classes. So we would also contribute from the beginning with refactoring the code. Perhaps during the planning portion, we would create a UML design that we were updating and discussing so that we could visualize what we were going to change when we refactored the code and implement different design patterns and talk about those design patterns that we planned on using. The facade design pattern, for instance, would have been very useful for handling difficult components. The decorator design pattern could be used to add additional components and different properties to the to events and to tasks and to different parts of the code. The strategy design pattern could be used to break up events into maybe events and different types of repeatable events. So the process also could benefit from having Travis CI, spot bugs, and check style implemented from the very, very beginning, as we found that we had thousands and thousands of violations at the end, and we would have benefited from having that from the beginning so that we could try to eradicate those.